So how long are you gonna be in Los Angeles?
Well, a couple of days after speak of the American Bar Conference.
Wow, must be rough.
Hey, why don't you join me?
Anybody home, it's called money.
But
No, you are not gonna pay my way to Los Angeles.
I'm glad you see me as being so generous. I was about to say I have a whole bunch of frequent flyer miles left over from my D.C. days. They expire at the end of the year. Gotta use them or lose them.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you could fly with me to L.A. first class, mind you. Wouldn't cost you a dime.
I'll do it. Call me wild, call me crazy, I'll do it! No, I won't do it.
Why?
Because I have to balance Collier's books for the accountants by Wednesday, and Kelly has a piano recital on Saturday, and Davis needs my help with a report he's doing on dinosaurs for his geology class, and it was a great idea. I had fun for a second.
Okay.
Hey, Renee.
Hey.
Good news, Suge. All our accounts balanced out. We might even get a little refund from the IRS.
When did you do that?
Yesterday. I thought you could use a break.
Hey, Kelly, I didn't know you started taking piano.
Yeah. Cool, huh? Grandma Otis left me her old piano. Hey, you and Bill want to come to my piano recital next Saturday?
That's this Saturday.
No, Mom, it's next Saturday. Hey,
Davis, what did your geology report do?
What geology report?
It's starting to feel like some kind of episode from the Twilight Zone or something. Listen here, can you all take care of each other for the weekend? Because Mama's going to L.A. with Renee.
All right.
Come on, help me pack quick. Oh, Ma, I've never flown first class before. Just tell me something. Do they actually wash your feet?
Absolutely. And after dinner, there's a fashion show. Then there's a 2-hour massage, manicures, pedicures.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. In my wild, beautiful world, you will have flown. It easy now. I'll be all alone.
Now, you're not going to call some stranger to look at the kitchen floor. You're going to call Collier, right?
She didn't even think I can fix my own floor.
I just think we should keep it in the family.
Look, I'll meet you in the car, okay?
Now, you know where I'm staying. I wrote it all down.
Yes.
LA has a 2-hour time difference, but if you need me, you call, okay?
Go. Have fun. I'm going to be fine.
Bye-bye. Bye.
I'll put these in the car.
Hey, Mom, where are Scout's eardrops?
In the refrigerator next to the eggs.
Scout, stay. Mom, I didn't know Mr. Noonan used to teach Aunt Teresa.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, wasn't it, Mr. Noonan?
I'll never forget Teresa. Such a lovely and talented girl. How is she?
Lovely and talented. Goodbye, Scout, best doggy in the whole wide world. Okay, I'm off.
Bye, Mom.
I'm coming.
But Renee's waiting for me.
No. Both little girls were killed last week when Renee's church was bombed. It's not safe for the two of you to be seen together.
Then what can I do? I'm sick and tired of being cooped up in this house.
You could start to learn piano.
What? The piano would be terrible for her.
And why?
Look at her hands. Her little fingers are like stubs. She might as well have 5 thumbs.
Well, Teresa, Mr. Noonan seems to have taught you, didn't he?
Well, that's because I'm gifted. I mean, Spaz is probably tone deaf. Mr. Noonan would have a terrible time with her. And you'd hate him, Spaz. He's old and fat, and his breath could kill an elephant.
Please, can I go to Renee's?
No! How many times must I tell you? You cannot play with her anymore.
If Me's parents let her out of the house, can't go outside.
Well, we can read some of your favorite Bible stories.
Just like Daniel, trapped inside the lion's den.
Things will change soon.
No. I'm gonna be stuck in here forever. Psst. Renee, out here. What are you doing here? My mama won't let me play with you anymore. Mom won't let me play with you either. We could sneak out at night. Might as well just run away. You want to? I don't know, Amy. Where do we go? Des Moines, cornfields, New York, Broadway, or Mexico. Senorita Jackson. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. You gonna tell your parents? No way, silly. I'm gonna write mine a note. I don't want them to worry. Okay. So, tonight,
I must have left 500 messages all over the house. You know, feed the dog, take out the trash, and watch. They probably won't even miss me.
Here, let me hang that up for you.
Thank you.
Would you care for a drink before we take off?
Before we take off?
Champagne, please.
Yeah. That sounds nice. Champagne. Straight up.
You called Teresa yet?
No, and don't spoil this moment for me. My God. You get a root canal in one of these things. Hey, listen, you don't have to work this whole trip, do you?
No, I have a breakfast meeting tomorrow morning, and then I'm free.
Here are your dinner menus, and I'll take your orders after takeoff.
Warm nuts? Collier'd love warm nuts. Hey, to my best friend, here's to us having one hell of a good time.
The new tax laws are really on your side when it comes to capital gains. Now, all I need is your signature, and we're in business. And, of course, your check to open the account.
I am so glad that Miss Fowler told me about you. Why, you know, we've been going to the same church for almost 30 years.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, this is my friend Collier Sims. Collier, this is Mr. Swanson from the bank.
Pleased to meet you. Pleasure. Now, Mrs. Jackson, now you think about the other now.
Okay.
I'll call you.
Yes.
I think I know what we're facing in here. You had some water damage underneath the sink a few years back. It warped the floor. You could patch it with linoleum.
Well, what about a new floor?
That'd cost more. You want me to call Renee and run it by her?
No need for that.
That was the most beautiful movie I ever saw. It's about these two sisters who are separated at birth. One of them's deaf and the other one is blind, and they spend the whole rest of their life trying to find each other. I gotta call Teresa as soon as we can.
Call her now.
From the plane?
Punch in the numbers.
I don't even understand television. How does this work? Hello? Teresa? Hi. It's me, Mary Elizabeth. Yeah, I'm on an airplane.
Emmy, you don't have to shout.
Yeah, Renee's got a business in Los Angeles. What time do we land?
4:15.
About 4:15. Really? Yeah. Well, she wants us to stay with her.
No.
Oh, you're on the ocean?
No.
No. No, that sounds great. Yeah. All right, honey. I'll see you later. I love you. Bye. You won't even have to see her. The house is huge.
You've not even seen the house.
I know, but it's huge. I bet the bathroom floors are heated.
I don't have cold feet.
Pretty please, with a big I'll owe you big time on it.
Feel free to move about the cabin, and we'll be getting back with you when we begin our initial descent into
No
Los Angeles.
kidding.
Thank you.
You're here! Spaz! Oh, I know I'm not supposed to call you that.
Oh, forget it. I'm just glad to see ya.
Oh, you must be so exhausted. I know what it's like to fly. Usually my ankles just swell up like stumps.
Wow, this is great.
Oh, heck, this is just the foyer.
Hello, Teresa.
Renee. Oh, Renee, thank you so much for bringing my little sister.
You're welcome.
Oh, the East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls, with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there.
Black girls don't do the Beach Boys.
I cannot believe you live here.
Do you really like it?
Like it? I love it. And oh, the Hollywood pool boy.
Actually,
Could
he's...
his suit be any smaller?
Oh, hush. Just enjoy the view. Well, I'm going to get y'all settled. Meelene's preparing an amazing dinner. Spaz wants to sleep in her bathtub.
Mine's bigger than a queen-size bed.
Renee, can I talk to you?
Sure.
Well, you know the pool boy? He's not the pool boy. His name is Rex, and he's my fiancé.
Your fiancé?
Yeah, I was wondering, could you do me a favor and look over this prenuptial agreement?
Sure.
And could you do me another little favor and not tell Mary Elizabeth?
Nope.
Well, why not?
Because I am not getting in the middle of this.
So don't do me any favors. I'll hire you, and then we'll have attorney-client privilege.
Teresa, this is Los Angeles. You want to hire a divorce attorney, all you've got to do is spit up wind on Wilshire Boulevard.
I can't hire an attorney here. This town lives on gossip.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
I want to go hang with some of the guys, okay?
Okay. Oh, Rex, this is Renee. Renee. Rex.
Hi.
Hi.
You know,
I thought you had an audition.
I told my agent to pass. It was only 3 lines.
Oh, before I introduced you to that agent, you'd have killed for 3 lines.
I want to take the Porsche, okay?
Okay.
It's nice meeting you.
What can I say? I love him. But I want to be smart about this, so please, Renee, look it over.
All right, Teresa, I'll look it over. But either you tell Emmy that you're planning to marry this guy, or I will.
So, my big sister's gonna marry an actor.
Well, my psychic told me I was going to meet someone who plays many roles.
You let a psychic tell you who to marry?
Oh, Miranda's not just a psychic. I mean, she's become my friend. I trust her.
Oh. Well, how much does she charge for you to trust her?
Mary Elizabeth, I just want to do this right.
And you think Rex is right?
He makes me happy. He makes me laugh, really, really laugh.
Where'd you two meet?
I'm not telling.
Oh, God, come on. Where was it?
Well, Charles and I were having dinner at some shishi restaurant, you know, finalizing the divorce, and Rex was the car valet.
Well, it's L.A. That's reasonable. How old is he?
Mary Elizabeth, just say it. You really want to know how much older I am than him.
I just want you to be happy.
I know.
Hey, you think that me and Lane could turn this into lunch?
No.
What if he's after your money? Oh, God, I can't believe I said that. Okay, I'm sorry. I know you want to hit me. Go ahead. Just clock me. Just knock my bridge out.
Mary Elizabeth, Rex is the one who insisted on a prenup. I didn't want one. I mean, he cares about me. He really, truly cares about me.
I care about you, Mary Elizabeth. I don't want you to go. Renee and I don't have a choice. Is the coast clear?
Yeah.
Put this on the porch and hurry. If you really like me, call your sons. You won't tell anyone I've run away. Goodbye, Rebel. Now, don't you ever forget that you're the best dog in the whole wide world. Well, guess this is goodbye.
Guess so.
Now get. Don't do that again, Renee. You scared me. Here, open this. These are cold. Mama was making pot roast when I left. Mashed potatoes and gravy. At least Dad brought food, Renee. All you brought was lipstick and perfume. Are you sure you still want to do this? You getting cold feet, Renee Jackson? Don't have cold feet in me. Would it cheer you up if we went to New York instead of Mexico? How far is it from here? About this far. How far is Mexico? About this far. Maybe we better go to Mexico.
No, it'll make my pee smell funny.
Let's do Lady and the Tramp. Huh? Come on.
Wait. Okay, go.
Well, I feel like I'm in some kind of time warp. I can't believe I'm watching my sister smoke a joint.
You want some?
Yes, but I'm a mother from Birmingham, so I'm gonna pass.
Hi, guys. Did my mother call while we were out?
I don't think so. Did you have fun shopping?
More fun people watching.
Oh, honey, you want another drink?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Oh, but your ice is melting.
Only because you're near.
Hello? Hi. It's Bill. I'm fine. Do me a favor. Drive by Mama's. I haven't heard from her. Yeah? I miss you, too.
Oh, everybody's in love. You know, I think I need to check in with Kaya.
Tell me I shouldn't worry about my mother.
You shouldn't worry about your mother. Your mother's fine. Collier and the kids are fine. And tomorrow, I'm going to give you a day like you have never, ever seen before.
Well, East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really.
It's the first time I've taken public transportation in years. Hope it's clean.
Emmy!
Hey!
I'll save us 3 seats.
Okay.
I was worried.
3 ways.
Hey, come on, let's go.
Slow down, slow down. I gotta talk to you.
Yeah?
Well, it's about Teresa's prenup. It's not good news.
What?
There is a clause in it that dictates that they share each other's assets 30 days after the marriage. I mean, straight down the middle.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what does Rex have to share? Teresa stands to lose a hell of a lot more.
Oh, boy, and I haven't seen her this happy in years.
You want me to talk to her?
No, I'll do it. Not here, but I'll do it. I'll wait till we get home. And we were getting along so well, too. Just hope she doesn't shoot the messenger.
Oh, hey, Bill.
Hey.
Come on in. Sarah went to the store to pick up some sandwich stuff. She insists on making me and Tony lunch. Is everything okay?
Yeah, Renee wanted me to check up on her mother. Seemed worried about leaving her alone. Didn't sound like she was having too much fun at all.
Well, You know how women are. They're always worried about every little thing. Can never seem to leave the family behind and just go off and have a good time all by themselves.
I haven't had a ride like that since Rex dressed up like a cowboy.
You know, I miss her.
Yeah, me too. Mary Elizabeth and I have been married 26 years, and I don't think we spent a day apart. You want a beer?
No, no thanks. I'm working.
Me too.
So what do you think they're doing right now?
Yeah, Mary Elizabeth said Teresa had a big day planned, and knowing Teresa, that could mean almost anything.
Oh, no, Ernie, get this crowd moving. The wall's gonna be ground.
Good Lord, I haven't seen that much water since Kelly was born.
Boy, that was a close one.
Oh, you gotta bring the kids next time. And Collier, and what's his name? You know, the cop.
Bill, and he's a detective.
Well, whatever. I know what it's like to be having a good time and wishing someone special was there to share it with you. You two must miss them both something awful.
This village has been flooded 4 million times. And if you look to the right, you can also see...
You know, I almost forgot what it was like. You know, to have time to myself and not worrying about anybody but my kids.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. Mary Elizabeth and I got married when we were 10.
Well, you tell Mrs. Jackson I stopped by and that she better give her daughter a call, okay?
You like to fish?
Yeah.
Well, we should do that sometime. Mary Elizabeth loves to go fishing.
I can't let you talk me into bed.
Now, how much do I owe you?
That's $145. Supplies only.
Collier, how much would you charge me to paint outside of my house?
Well, I don't paint, Sarah, but I can put you in touch with some good people. You can run it by Renee when she gets home.
Believe it or not, my daughter does not have to know all my fads. I think yellow would be nice. I always stop by a house that's yellow, and since I'm thinking of selling, maybe it would go fast if it were yellow.
You selling the house?
Maybe. You tell me if I owe you something else.
Thank you.
Tony, how about some homemade ice cream?
Who can eat at a time like this?
I'm sure that he's got a good explanation.
What explanation? He's after my money.
Maybe it was an oversight on this attorney's part. I hate to admit it, but lawyers make mistakes.
Hey, guys, help yourself to a few beers, and tell Maylene to whip up some sandwiches.
I thought I told you to be home by 7.
I gotta call back for commercial. Why? What's up?
Renee looked over the prenup.
Oh, yeah? Everything cool?
There was a discrepancy on page 4.
That attorney, I only asked him to...
What, Rex? Only thought you could stand me for 30 days?
No, Teresa, that's...
Cross it out and everything will be fine. Cross it out.
Maybe I should talk to my attorney.
About what?
Well, maybe we should find out, you know, what's...
There's nothing left for me to find out. Just get out of here.
Oh, sweetheart, please,
Get out of my house.
I'll get my things.
If you're talking about the pair of jeans you showed up in, I'll have them sent. You were right, Mary Elizabeth. Damn it to hell, you were right.
Television.
Excuse me. These nuts are cold.
Well, aren't we the seasoned traveler?
I guess it all wears thin after a while, doesn't it? Money, prestige. Boy, I don't think I've ever seen Teresa as bad off as she was last night. Oh, tell me I did the right thing.
You did the right thing.
Hey, Shay. Missed you. Teresa, you look great.
I look like crap. Sorry, I'm just a little out of sorts.
Glad you could come visit.
Visit? I feel more like I'm patient at one of those 12-step recovery things.
Yes, and the first step is always getting a good night's sleep. Come on, let me get you up, get you settled in. You feel better in the morning.
Good night, Collier.
Night.
I know what flying's like. You just make those ankles swell up like stumps.
I got you a present.
Ooh, let me see. Ooh. Did you get this on Medea Drive?
Mama, what is going on? You didn't tell me you're going to tear up the whole floor.
Well, I didn't know either, but if I ever sell a house...
Sell the house? You're not thinking about selling the house?
I'm thinking about it. It might strengthen my financial position.
Does your financial position need strengthening?
Well, it never hurts.
Mama, don't you think we should talk about all this?
Well, what is there to talk about?
Do you need money?
No, Renee. I just think maybe it's time for a smaller place. When you move out, I won't need all this room.
Last week, you were talking about tearing out a wall.
Renee, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just exploring my options. And selling this house might just be the best thing for me to do.
You okay?
Oh, my God. Give me a heart attack. What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. I was going over the books. You want something to drink? Some milk or something?
Milk. Actually, I was thinking more along the lines of a vodka.
Milk helps you sleep. I read all about it in Reader's Digest. Something to do with the calcium.
So how you been?
Good. Good. Mary Elizabeth told me what happened. I'm sorry.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. The world is full of crummy people, Teresa.
Yeah, but not everybody attracts them like a magnet. But you know what they say? Life's a bitch, and then you die. Sometimes I wonder if Grandma Otis didn't have the right idea.
What? Killing yourself? Teresa?
Oh, don't get all freaked out. I just want to run away from it all sometimes, that's all. Well, thanks for the milk, buddy.
But I don't know anything.
You're a liar, Collier Sims. Rebel can smell that little rat sister of mine all over you. Now tell me where they are.
I can't.
Have it your way. At least go and tell her that Mother and Daddy are worried sick. So sick, they actually went to Renee's house looking for her.
They went to the Jacksons?
Yes, they went to the Jacksons.
That means they both went away.
We were just about to call you.
Miss O'Brien, we haven't met yet, but I'm Sarah Jackson, and this is my husband, James Jackson.
What did Renee's note say?
Well,
Something about New York. New York? They're little girls.
What are we gonna do?
Please, sit down. I'll go over to the church, get some people together, and start looking. I'll call my brother in the police force. He'll get a search together. Oh, that's supposed to bring me comfort? Bunch of white policemen looking for a little colored girl? You just do your part, Mr. Jackson, and I'll do mine. Come along, Catherine. I'll call you as soon as I know something.
Nice seeing you, Mrs. Jackson.
yeah, you too. What was that about?
What?
Tony. Seemed to have a secret about something to do with me.
No.
Collier Sims, I've known you too long for you to keep secrets from me. Now you look me in the eye and tell me what's going on. Collier.
You know the check you made out to the hardware store?
Mm-hmm.
Seems the bank wouldn't cash it.
Wouldn't cash it.
Said your account was empty. You know, banks these days, you practically have to have a blood test to get your own money out. There's some foul up.
Well, wait, here. Let me give you some cash.
God, no, Sarah. It's a mistake.
Here, take it.
Sarah, no. Call your bank and straighten it out, and then let me know when the check is good, and I'll put it back in.
Collier, please don't tell Renee about this. I'll take care of it myself, I promise.
Okay.
Kelly? Could you try playing some other piece? Because that one's just driving me up the wall. Not that you're not doing a lovely job.
Sorry, Aunt Teresa. It's for my recital.
just try and take a nap or something.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, how's my concert pianist?
Great.
I hate the Blue Danube. I'm sorry, Kelly. It's not you. It's me. It's just like fingernails on chalkboard.
Why don't you take a little break?
No. I don't want to disrupt the whole household. I just need to get out. Can I use your truck?
Well, sure. Keys are on the table.
Thanks.
But, you know, Mary Elizabeth's going to have dinner ready in an hour. And, Kel, you can practice a little later. Can't you, Kel?
Sure. No. Just tell Mary Elizabeth and not to hold dinner. I just need some air.
What do you mean she just left?
She left. She took my truck and left. I'm really worried about her, Mary Elizabeth. I mean, I think she really screwed up. I mean it. On the edge, nuts. Last night she was going on about Grandma Otis.
What?
Well, you know, about killing herself. I just thought she was depressed. I didn't want to worry you.
Well, next time worry me, okay? Okay, party's over.
Oh, God, Mary Elizabeth, go to bed.
You go to bed. You go home.
Maybe you'd like to join the party.
Maybe you'd like me to call 911.
Oh, now, don't get all upset.
Honey, you haven't seen upset.
Ooh, what you gonna do, little girl? Punch me out?
Works for me.
Does it hurt?
No, it's okay.
No, it isn't. I better leave before somebody else gets hurt.
I hit him pretty good, didn't I? It's a good thing we didn't wake up Collier. He would have been on the receiving end of a nail gun.
I love Kelly, but isn't that starting to melt your eardrums?
Not yet. What happened last night scares me.
Me too.
I think you're putting yourself in dangerous situations, and I don't know if you can take care of yourself. I know it's been rough. First with the divorce, and then that kindergarten student. But I don't think this is all about finding a younger man. I mean, that old geezer last night was about 6 inches away from incontinence.
Younger man, older man, man with broccoli for hair. Doesn't matter what size or shape they come in, Emmy. I've never had a decent relationship.
Oh, now, come on. You dated a lot of guys in high school.
Exactly. Lots of guys, never just one. The moment I stopped putting out, they dumped me. God, can't you stop playing that damn piano? I hate the piano. I've hated the damn thing ever since I was a kid.
No, you didn't. You were good.
I hated it. I hated Noonan. I begged to quit, but Mom wouldn't let me.
You know, Mr. Noonan's Kelly's teacher now.
You have to get her away from him.
What?
Just trust me on this. You have to get her away from him.
Why?
He made me do things, Mary Elizabeth. You know, touch him. You touched me too.
But I only wrote him a check for $3,000. I mean, how could he have wiped out half my savings?
He altered the check, Mama.
See, these guys are pros, Mrs. Jackson.
But he seemed so nice. And he made it all sound so good. Mutual funds. dividend reinvestments. He even said that the equity in my house would be enough for me to live on for the rest of my life. I feel like a fool.
Oh, Mama, don't. This stuff is complicated. I have a business manager, and I still have to stay on top of things. You're gonna be okay. Bill's gonna get into it.
Look, we have a great forgery department downtown. And banks, they have insurance for this sort of thing.
But I don't like what this is doing to me. For the first time in a long time, I feel like I could hurt somebody.
Collier, what are you doing here? Nobody knows about this place.
I've been following you here for a year, Mary Elizabeth. Now, come on, get your stuff. We're going home.
Really? No way, Jose. I'm going to Mexico.
I talked to Teresa. Your mom, she's not mad. She just wants you to come home, and you and Renee can be friends for as long as you want.
Look at me, chicken. Oh. Well, you eat it, Renee. I still have some asparagus left.
You really want to go to Mexico, Mary Elizabeth?
I already lost 4 friends last week. And I don't want to lose you.
Mama, Daddy, she's home. Oh, thank God, Mary Elizabeth.
Jeez, Teresa, I was only gone a day.
Thank God. You are in a great deal of trouble, young lady.
I didn't want to come home. Renee made me.
She did?
I love her, Daddy. She's my best friend. Haven't you ever had a best friend?
You got a lot of explaining to do, young lady.
Stop. Oh, baby, don't you ever do anything like that again.
I won't, Mama. I promise.
You must be hungry and cold. Oh, come on. Let's go upstairs and run you a hot bath, and then I'll fix you some breakfast. Come on.
This happens every day, Mrs. Jackson.
Not to me, it doesn't. I saved for more than 30 years. Can't you get it back?
Swanson's already left town, Mama.
FBI crosscheck has him wanted in 6 states.
I can work. I can get a job.
Mama, you're not gonna get a job. We're gonna be fine.
I will not have you taking care of me.
Why not?
I might be getting older, but I can still care for myself.
You and Daddy carried me through college, law school, and even in those early days until I got on my feet. It would be an honor to take care of you, not a responsibility. I love you, and I'm here for you no matter what.
I better be on my way.
Thanks. You've been so upset all day you haven't eaten a thing. Now, why don't you go on upstairs, take a nice hot bath, and I'm gonna fix you one of my gourmet possum suppers.
I don't think this is such a good idea. I mean, it's been over 30 years, Mary Elizabeth.
And it is still with you today, even though you were only 15 when it started.
13.
Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you tell Mom and Daddy?
I was afraid I'd get in trouble.
I'll be right here.
Teresa?
Mr. Noonan.
I'm here for Kelly's piano lesson.
You and I have to talk.
How have you been, Teresa? You still play?
I haven't touched the piano in 30 years.
Why?
Every Wednesday after my lesson, you'd get up and close the draperies in your dining room. I never understood that. Why didn't you close them before I got there?
Teresa,
And then you'd sit next to me on the bench and tell me how beautiful I was. How what was happening between us was something special. Just our little secret. Unless, of course, I told anybody, and then terrible things would happen. Most of the time afterwards, I'd run home and lock myself in the bathroom, cry. Sometimes I'd even throw up. I felt so bad. I still feel bad, Mr. Noonan. It's 30 years later, and I still feel bad. I loved music so much. You took the music out of my life.
Teresa.
I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Now I've said what I have to say, and you can just leave.
And don't let the door hit you in the ass. By the way, I talked to Kelly. She says you never touched her. But if I find out any different today, or tomorrow, or 30 years from now, I promise that I will hunt you down and probably kill you. Kelly won't be taking piano from you anymore, and I do plan to call every parent of every child you teach.
But you...
Don't even try. I wish you'd stay a little longer.
I need to get home.
You know, I heard about this new invention they got. It's really cool. You just pick it up and you push a few buttons and you can talk to another person. I mean, as long as they have one too.
You know, I've heard about that too. I think they call it a telephone.
You got one?
12.
You think we could maybe use it a little more often? You know, I want to thank you.
Thank me for what?
I've been thinking about everything, and you remember when Mama wanted me to take piano, and you talked her out of it? I always wondered why. Now I know. Gonna miss you.
I'm gonna take care of myself, Emmy. Maybe therapy again. You know, try to get a handle on why I do this stuff that hurts me. But you don't have to worry about me, Spaz. Because I'm gonna be okay.